Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the latest video. This is the latest preview. This time Pompey host Burton Albion at Fratton Park. Can the Blues make it 5 wins on the spin and can we keep up our promotion push? Now we're going to go through everything to do with this game. We're going to look at the last results for the other team. We're going to look at them in depth. We're going to go through everything to do with Pompey recently, what we think will happen. But more importantly, we're going to provide you with the details. Now, can we get 15 likes on this video? Let me know down below what you'd like to see and whether you will be joining me from 2:15 today. We're going to quickly jump in though, and we're going to go through this one quite quickly. We will hear from Lewis, definitely. Hopefully Dad sends me a preview. I don't know whether he will have done in time, but we'll find out, won't we? Now, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank has come in and he's had a complete revitalisation of the Burton squad. Maybe not the squad, but the club. You know, they were set bottom of the league, dead cert to go down. And now they sit currently in 18th position in League One. They've played 38 games, winning 12, drawing 9 and losing 17 along the way, which is fairly decent considering they were bottom for ages. 45 points in those 38 games isn't the best turnout, but it's looking to be good enough at the moment, and given how they started, it's been perfect. Now, the last time Up Pompey did win, I think it was 4-2 at the Pirelli Stadium. That was in a time when Burton were bottom of the league. Harness scored a hat-trick, a brilliant hat-trick as well. Each goal seemed to get better. But since then, Burton have transformed. I will repeat this massively, but they have. The last 5 games, though, haven't been up to standard. Well, up to recent standards anyway. Drawing 1-1 away at Blackpool before two back-to-back home defeats to MK Dons and Shrewsbury consecutively 2-1. Then they had a 0-0 away draw with Accrington Stanley before getting at home again and beating Swindon 2-1. They'll have a good 2-1, same as Pompey. Now, I did pick out a key stat from their previous games, so I went back quite far. So normally I do the last 5 games and stop. But for Burton, I wanted to have a look at something else. So obviously Burton travelled down to Fratton Park. Now, Burton's away record is phenomenal, pretty much. It's not the best, but their last away loss in League One was on Boxing Day, and that was a 5-1 defeat at the hands of Lincoln City. That's their last defeat away. So whether or not you think they're 18th, they're unbeaten in 2021 on the road. So that's something you've got to pick up, that clearly they're not that bad. Their away record overall, though, for the whole season is 10th, well, the 10th best in the league. Playing 19 on the road, winning 6, drawing 7 and losing 6. Points of 25 from those games. Doing fairly well for a team in 18th anyway away. Clearly their home form is letting them down massively. We'll move on now to their key players. Their key players, I've picked out 3 again. John Smith, Lucas Akins and Sean Clare. Now, John Smith and Lucas Akins operating on the wings, right wing and left wing respectively. And then Sean Clare is a right back on loan from Oxford. According to FOTMob, they are the 3 key players to watch out for. However, the top scorer is not on that list. The top scorer is Kane Hemmings. He's got 13 goals in this League One campaign. He'll be looking to make it 14 or 15 against Pompey. Hopefully not. The most assists is for Joe Powell as well. He's not on that list, but he has 7 assists for the season. We'll move on now though and talk about their statistics as we always do, starting with the attacking ones as we always do again. Their shots on target per 90 is 3.1, which is 22nd in the league. Their big chances created is 22nd in the league as well with 25. Big chances missed is 16th in the league with 29 chances missed, and their goals per 90 is 1.3, which is 14th in the league. Now for a team 18th, that's not too bad. Yes, not many shots on target comparatively. Chances not very good, but goals per 90 averaging mid-table is what you want to see for them. Their defensive stats, the goals conceded per 90 is 19th in the league with 1.6 on average. Clean sheets is 8, which is 19th in the league. Saves per 90 is 8th, 2.7. Clearances per 90 is 20.6, 7th in the league. And successful tackles per 90 is 9.5, which is 16th in the league. Proving they're not the best defensively. You know, the keepers are having a lot of saves to make. Well, they're ranked 8th on that. 2.7 on average a match saves to make there. Clearances are having to make a lot, 7th in the league as well. Successful tackles, they're not being very successful, 16th in the league on that one, so that's not the best at all. And their goals conceded, 1.6, so their average a game is they'll score 1.3 and concede 1.6, so a negative goal difference there. But that's going to be happening when you're at 18th in the league. And Pompey do want to continue their good form. You know, people will say, oh, they're 18th, easy win, that's 3 points, get in there, lads. No. We said that about Northampton, we lost 4-1. Yes, the Cowleys have come in and done an absolutely phenomenal job, but you can't get your hopes carried away too much and say, well, we'll beat everyone now. You can't just expect it. You can hope for it, you can believe it's going to happen, but don't expect it. Please do join me from 2:15 today, and we'll be going through the whole game. We'll be chatting for before it. Dad will join me again, and we'll be going through the whole 90 minutes and slightly afterwards. A couple more important stats is 45.8% possession that Burton average a game, which isn't the best, but also they don't exactly not like to have the ball. And they're possession one in the final third. Now, I don't normally say this stat, but they're third in the league. That shows they like to win possession in the final third with 169 times this season. That's quite good for them. But now we'll pass over to Lewis, and hopefully Dad. Obviously, I don't know if Dad is here. Well, Dad is here. He's not here, obviously, unless he's under my bed or something. But he hopefully has sent in a preview. If not, we'll hear from Lewis anyway. But we'll hear what Lewis has to say ahead of this big game.
Here is my preview for our game against Burton. And well, still 100% win ratio under the Cowleys. Can we make it 5 wins from 5 this Saturday? We face a Burton side that have been re-energised under Jimmy Floyd-Hasselbank and now sit 8 points off the bottom 4 after being rock bottom before the appointment of Jimmy Floyd-Hasselbank. Both sides will be in good spirit to win the game after Burton's 2-1 win against Swindon on Monday and Pompey getting a very tough 1-0 win against Wigan. My prediction for the game is a 2-1 Pompey win. It won't be an easy game. I feel like this will be one of the hardest games we've had out of the past 5 or 6. Let's hope we can get the win and help us get playoffs and finally up the Blues.
Now, thank you to Lewis for sending in his review. As always, it means a lot, mate. And I'm certain you've made some good points, as you tend to always do. We're going to quickly go through the last couple of points before this video does end. I hope Pompey play the same team as we've played recently. You don't change your winning team. The only change I would have made was Marquis back in, but obviously he is serving the last match of his 3-game ban. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Pompey win as my prediction. I think it's pretty much certain to happen that we'll win, but I don't want to get my hopes up. I'm very confident it'll happen, but not entirely sure. I am now going to, though, put in a clip. It's either going to be as a sticker so you can hear me still, or I'm going to play it separately. So I will cut to that now. Now, what you just watched was my first TikTok. Please do go over there and follow me at BlakePFC. I thought I'd delve into the TikTok world because why not? There'll be a few videos going up on there. If it does well, there'll be loads more. Please do go over there and chuck me a follow. Very likely you'll get a follow back as well. Do join me from 2:15 today though. And for that video and for this video, it is goodbye and I'll see you at 2:15.